Why did you and your first significant other break up? Around 14, me and a few of the guys I went to school with started hanging around with these girls from another school on the other side of the city. We hung out a lot, all friends, then the other guys started dating some of the girls, and in an effort to not make me feel left out, I wasn't interested in dating at the time. I was quite happy playing football and chilling out, so they brought their other friend. We'll call her Maria. Anyway, Maria and I are talking. We have very little in common. I like sports and music. She likes to do very little and read. I should point out here, Maria was absolutely stunning. At the time a solid 10, whereas I sat somewhere around a 5 pushing a 6. All good. This goes on for a few weeks. I like her. She's funny, gorgeous, and I was quite happy, basically sitting looking at her. This all takes place during summer holidays. Anyway, school comes around. Me, one of my best friends are sat in our electronics class. We picked it for our GCSEs and we were starting our projects that week, and he says, I bet you 20 pounds and a packet of whatever it is you're smoking that you can't make you and Maria official. I took it as a joke and said, yeah, whatever man, you're on. So for the next few weeks we were getting on well. We started meeting up earlier than the others and hanging out on our own. By this point she'd found out that I liked her. But guys being guys, my friends never mentioned if it was mutual. We had each other's phone numbers as well and would text all the time. This was back in 2004. We didn't have WhatsApp or iMessage, etc. We had 10p texts and a pay-as-you-go phone. Anyway, fast forward about 3 more weeks. We've sort of fallen into being a couple. We've not told anyone as we're kinda just confused about it as well. She asks if I think we're a couple. I said it's up to you. I'm happy either way. She says, yeah, let's make it official. So back in those days, you had MSN Messenger and MySpace. So to make it official, it was a top friend on MySpace and a name drop in your MSN name. That happened. The friend that made the bet with me instantly messages me saying, bullcrap. You've told her and she's going along with it. I asked what he was about. He says the bet we made. I said I thought that crap was a joke and men were just gonna see what happened. Anyway, the next time I see him he pays up, even though I said I thought he was joking. A year or so later, me and my mates are stressed as all hell. GCSEs are getting us down. We're starting to worry about college, etc. So electronics class happens again. I'm nearly done with my project, a laser-tripped home security system made for under 20 pounds. He's finishing up his road safety thing. And knocked my project off the table while I was picking some more parts out of my tray of components I'd ordered. I get back to the desk and my crap's in pieces on the floor. I go mental. It took Kyle about 6 months to design, sim, order parts and build to a point where it would work. I punched him for it. He knew how hard I'd worked on it. After at the time I thought this, well-deserved beating. He says he's going to tell Maria about the bet. He proceeds to do so. The next time I saw her, she gave me a slap, says, so this year was nothing but a bet between you and your mates. You're a jerk. His girlfriend splits up with him because he split me and Maria up and she thought I was a nice guy and he'd messed my electronics course up entirely. Few months later me and Maria bump into each other out and about. I'm off to band practice. She's going to the library next to the practice rooms. After we'd done our respective activities for the day, we met for a milkshake, had a chat and tried again. 5 months later we split again. For unrelated reasons, I just wasn't into it anymore. Fun times.